Data show the South Korean economy grew in the third quarter by 0.3% from the quarter before. Growth held back in part because of the fourth wave of the pandemic and supply chain issues. It was a decline in growth from the quarter before, which could make it hard to reach the target of 4% for the year. Suk-hyen reports.
South Korea's economy grew 0.3% on quarter during the July to September period, according to the Bank of Korea on Tuesday. While the country's economy has grown for 5 straight quarters since the third quarter of last year, the 0.3% growth is in fact a slowdown from the gains recorded in the previous quarters. The central bank said that the slow growth was due to sluggish investments and spending amid the fourth wave of the pandemic. Investment in facilities and construction dipped between 2 to 3%, while private consumption dropped 0.3% as the service sector continues to struggle with pandemic-induced downturns.
The 0.3% growth was due to a decrease in private consumption due to the resurgence of COVID-19 cases. Also, supply chain disruptions in auto chips and supply constraints in construction items were additional factors.
Meanwhile, exports remained strong, increasing by 1.5%, led by shipments of coal and petroleum products, driving the quarterly growth up. However, the latest 0.3% growth casts a shadow over the 4% economic growth outlook for this year. Earlier, the BOK set a 4% growth target for 2021, saying that the target rate can be achieved if the economy expands by more than 0.6% on quarter in the third and fourth quarters. But since the third quarter's figure was only half of what was expected, experts question whether that goal can be met.
I think achieving 4.0% growth would be very much a challenge, probably 3.9%. And so as long as, the private consumption and the domestic investment are sluggish, I think it's going to be very difficult to achieve a 4.0% growth for the entire 2021.
Despite concerns, the central bank remained optimistic over South Korea's growth forecast. It said that the 4% growth can be achieved should the economy grow by about 1% on quarter in the October to December period. The BOK expects a nationwide vaccination drive and eased antivirus measures from November to drive up consumption and revive economic activity in the remainder of the year. Suk-hyen, Arirang News.